What is going on, guys? It's me, zachandbro, here with another Black Ops 2 video. And today we're talking about the post-patch Black Ops 2 guns. And they did a lot of tweaking, and some people are satisfied with it, some people are not. I'm okay with it, but personally I want to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on why they would have done this, and some things that I think they should try and change, and before the community reacts really badly. So first of all, they nerfed the PDW way more than it already was, and than MSMC. And how the heck did that noob shoot me? There was a freaking kill cam for that, but I was recording this on theater mode, so you're not able to watch it. But okay, besides that, yeah, the PDW was nerfed a couple times now, and I'm seeing that. What is that noob doing? I've been seeing that they really want the SMGs toned down, and a lot of people, you've probably heard a lot of people saying this, but I think they're trying to make the game real campy, because look, you made the game at the beginning making SMGs really fun to use, and that means a lot of people were rushing. And to be honest with you, when I first started playing Black Ops 2, people were rushing, and that's what I like. If you're running around and you're killing people, I understand that, dude, because I do the same thing. But you can always shift playstyles, and you could probably be like on an 18 streak. You want to go for a nuclear, and you want to go campy a little bit, because somebody called it an orbital V7 in another team. That's understandable. But I just feel like people now are just camping LMGs and target finders and all that stuff, and it's just really getting to the point where they are really contributing to campers. And I just feel like now the two tier 1 SMGs, the PDW and the MSMC, are now just going downhill. Because look, the PDW, really good gun, and this was actually pre-patch gameplay. When this gun was actually still good to use with suppressor. You could probably even see in some sequence of this gameplay like that, suppressor and laser sight really helped me out a lot. And now you see how the hipfire spread has gone down. So now it's gone wider. So now your bullets will not be on target too much, and there's more recoil. And that's why now with the PDW, I'm decided to use for my permanent setup with it, I'm gonna start using fast mag and laser sight, because well, the hipfire is still bad, and since the suppressor is really terrible on it, I just decided to use fast mag. Really, I don't understand Treyarch's thought process through all this, because well, first of all, you already buffed up LMGs, and you tone down the cap 40s, and like people don't even use the cap 40s, which I'm not gonna say people don't use them, because I personally don't use them, but I'm just feeling that the game is changing into an environment that the community doesn't like. And this is why I also hate, this is another thing I hate, is just the freaking hit detection. When you're trying to kill somebody, it just on the kill cam doesn't appear as if you even shot the person. And I feel like they're not addressing the problem to the community too much, because well, they've already made their $1 million, and they're probably spending it and whatever. But I just feel like Treyarch has always been thought of changing the change the game by community opinions, and now it's just getting to the point where they are just changing into a campy playstyle, and I just don't like that. I like it when they make a game that fits everybody's playstyle, and I can play the game enjoyably, and that's what I really want from Treyarch. That's what everybody looks at when they look at a Treyarch game, and I really just hope that in the future they try and look at the community's opinions, and see what's overpowered, what's not. Because honestly, I should say that the first few patches they did for the PDW were acceptable, because the PDW was still a decent gun to use, but now they've just toned it down to where people are just using target finders more, they're using assault rifles more. Assault rifles were really dead at the beginning of the game, and now look at that. People are running around with AN-94s all over again now. So and LMGs, they're giving them a buff, and I didn't really see much wrong with the LMGs. I personally think that the LMGs are a bit underrated for sure, but it's just because people don't use it enough, and because this is a lighter gun, and people can just run around with it quicker, while an LMG you need to stay a little bit more stationary. So really in the future, I just hope that this game turns out phenomenal, hopefully throughout its life cycle, because I'm just thinking that if not a lot is done right now for the game. That in the future, maybe not a lot of people will come back to it. But you do know those people that always say, "Hey, the previous Call of Duty was the best." You know, when they're raging about Black Ops 2 right now, Modern Warfare 4 or whatever is gonna be coming out this year, they're gonna be like, "Oh man, it's gonna be awesome." Well, right now they're gonna be up. It's gonna be awesome. Then once it comes out, you know, then everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, it sucks now," and you know they say Black Ops 2 is superior. So really, I just hope that you know these guns really get fixed up a little bit because I feel like they nerfed the PDW to a point where not a lot of people are gonna be using it anymore, and people are gonna switch to a campy setup, and I don't like that. So I mean, but you know, this is obviously an opinion. This is something that's actually gonna happen from Treyarch because, well, my voice isn't gonna be heard over other people's voices that are big on YouTube. But these are just my general opinions about what the patch really had to offer. You know, and you know, I love guns like the PDW because, well, it had dominant recoil, but it wasn't really something that was too bad. And you know, you might say, hey, you know, the LMGs, they have like high damage and everything, but you know, the only reason people don't like the LMGs is because they're slow. So that's why they switched to SMGs, because they think SMGs have had the range at the beginning of the game. And you know, now everybody's just saying now, you know, the game's changing up camping, and you can even say that right now because bouncing Bettys are getting really popular. And that's why I just really like to stay with game modes like Hardpoint that I play, because I honestly do not tolerate all of these. You know, there's even boosters still in this game. Surprisingly, I've been running into some booster lobbies. I was thinking to do a booster series showing you guys all the boosters I've been freaking destroying on, but you know, there's still some problems that really need to be toned down. I don't think guns are a problem right now because I don't really rage because I got killed by a PDW. I rage because I get killed and I probably had the utmost chance to kill him instead of him killing me. So really, that's all really that I really have a problem with, is just the hit detection and the lag comp. So, and you know, I never really talk about Black Ops 2 briefly like this because honestly, I don't like to address the problems too much because I don't want to sound like a complainer, because I'm not too much of a complainer, but it's just that some things need to be addressed, and if the game isn't enjoyable, I'm not going to post it. So hopefully this taught you guys a little bit of something. Maybe we can get our voices shouted out, because the MSMC and the PDW were decent guns to use, but I just feel like the game is just turning into a campy approach. And you know, now I have to be running classes just to counter all these campers, and it's starting to get really annoying. One more thing I really wanted to talk about is about Ghost, and my opinions on Ghost. It's not actually really overpowered. People think it's overpowered, but you know, it's really easy to counter, just rush. And yeah, I didn't even see that the commentary was dwindling down, but I'll see you guys next time on Wonder Wednesday, hopefully this week. And yeah, those are my opinions on the patch. See ya.